friends, good morning and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I was hoping to do a cozy / productive vlog and also just give in general an update about like life and everything that's been happening since I have not really been on social media or posting videos, sadly, and I'm just glad to in general be back and have the energy to film. I do still have some general sinus stuff going on. I'm not like contagious anymore and I haven't been for a couple weeks. It's just more like it's a lingering infection, and it sucks, but we're working through it. It's just gonna take some time. So as you can see in front of me, I have my favorite little clipboard and it has all of my to-dos, and I did categorize them into house, self-care, YouTube, and just miscellaneous but important things that I need to do today. And I have a lot on there. I always kind of pack my plate full and then go throughout the day doing whatever I can. But first things first, I did want to give just a general update on things and about like what my content's gonna look like in the coming month. And it's May 1st right now, so April has officially passed, and I have a backlog of footage. Like I have an entire vlog from March. I have a video I filmed like last week. I have this that I'm wanting to do, and I don't really know what order to put them in yet. I might do this one first. I'm not super sure, just because it kind of explains everything that's been going on. And if you have been following my pages at all or just checking on my YouTube at all, you would have noticed that I got sick in the middle of April and I got COVID. So my boyfriend and I both got COVID, and it put us out for about 2 weeks, and I've finally kind of come back from it, I guess. I've been mostly focusing just on getting better and also, work and kind of getting my work-life balance back and dealing with scheduling and all that kind of stuff. And I was actually finally able to have my therapy session this last Friday. So I feel like in a lot of ways that really reset me mentally, just because getting sick made my mental health take like a super huge dive. And I kind of expected that to happen, but it still sucks. And so I'm also, I guess, mentally recovering and trying to get my life back on track in that sense. So that's why I do have a section on here for self-care today, and just allowing myself to be productive, but also take things slower because I'm still needing to heal myself. And also there's just been so much change going on in the past month. So many things have happened and I haven't been able to really like document properly, I guess. But my boyfriend, he got promoted, so he has a new management position, and that's made it so our schedules are misaligned, and so our balance in general is just kind of like out of whack right now, and we're trying to figure out what works best for us and what we can do to improve that. And then I turned 23, and I think I've talked about it in multiple videos at this point, but I haven't been able to post anything. But it doesn't feel real. Like I keep telling myself, I'm like, you're 23. It doesn't feel like a real number or a real age. I don't know how to explain that, but it just doesn't feel like I'm 23. Like it doesn't feel like I'm 2 years away from being 25, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, COVID, fog, brain, and everything else going on, I feel like has made it so I just like can't process that I've turned a year older and that I'm like slowly making my way towards my mid-20s. And that's just a very weird concept for me. So that happened, and I had COVID during my birthday, which really sucked. I had so much planned and I was gonna hang out with my family and do a bunch of stuff, And I mean, I didn't necessarily have like a bad birthday. You know, it could have been so much worse. We could have been so much more sick. There could have been complications. Like, I'm very thankful that we were able to recover as quickly as we have. I got so many, you know, kind words and messages from the people that I love, and it just really, like, it made me feel very loved at a time where I felt very low, and so that meant a lot to me. And I got to open presents, you know, people dropped off presents at the door kind of thing. And it was just, you know, it could have been so much worse. My boyfriend and I, we ordered in pizza that night and we watched Jumanji, and, you know, I am filming a vlog for that. Like, I filmed that, and I filmed some other stuff for my birthday, and I am going to have like a birthday redemption weekend very soon in May, but you know, that's to come later. I have no idea when I'm going to like finish that vlog or whatever, but it is on its way. So yeah, I think that's basically all that's been happening, is just being sick and dealing with work stuff and dynamic shifts and mental health. I say that's all, but that's a lot of stuff. That's like every aspect of your life being affected at once, and it's been very stressful. So yeah, and I don't handle change very well. I don't think anyone does. I think change is just something that happens, and it just happens. It's just like time passing, it just happens. Oh, I've also been fostering a kitten. Well, my mom brought home a kitten for us, and it was a bottle feed baby, and he's still a big old baby, but he has grown a lot in the past like month and a half. So like I'm very excited to have him. He is adorable and I love him so much, and he's just like such a fun addition to our little family. We already have one other cat, and her name is Peaches. We adopted her when she was 6. Hi, Peach. Hi. You heard me say your name? Hi. Hi. We adopted her when she was 6 from our local shelter, and she was just a little middle-aged cat, and they didn't really have like any history on her, but she's just such a sweet little thing. And we've had her for almost it'll be 2 years in October, so we've had her for like a year and a half now, which it doesn't seem real either. And she's just such a sweet cat. But I am one of those people that I've always lived with multiple animals at once. It's just always kind of been a thing. And I've wanted a kitten for a while. And my mom works for an animal hospital, so every once in a while people will find just, you know, lone kittens and just drop them off there and be like, can you help me? And this guy was a little singleton, and he was found under a porch, and you know, he was like, could fit in the palm of my hand. He's much bigger now. He's over a pound, and he's very active, and I think he's going to be a ginormous cat based off of how big his feet are, but I also think he's going to be just a troublemaker because he likes to get into everything, but that's also just the nature of cats in general. So I'm very excited about it, but I do have to kitten-proof the entire apartment. And before I got sick, I was planning on making a series of videos that I'm still going to make, but now instead of it being like spring cleaning, it's going to be like spring/summer cleaning. And I was going to go through my house, like I said, I still am, and, you know, declutter, reorganize, kitten proof, make sure that he has a safe place to come to when he does start living with us full time. My mom has been just such a saint in taking care of him and watching over him. She takes him to work with her because, you know, she has a proper place that she can bring him where I know he'll be safe. and get lots of attention and food. And, you know, I mean, there's multiple people there that have been helping take care of him, and I'm just very thankful for that. Especially getting sick, I was not able to see him at all, and it made me so sad. But more recently, I have been able to see him and hang out with him, so that has been really nice. And I'm just excited in general, but it is kind of stressful. And yeah, I'm excited to have life settle back into a routine again. Who knows when that will happen though. So I'm gonna probably estimate about another month before things kind of start settling into a more normal routine. So I'm just gonna do what I can to make that easier, which includes just getting back on the wagon of doing work and, you know, doing what I can. So yeah, I think that's it. I also, another thing that has been taking a lot of my energy, I guess, in general, has been I've been driving myself to work. And for all of you who do not know, I got my license when I was 21, so 2 years ago. But I am one of those people that I very much struggle with driving. It gives me like crazy anxiety, and having that fear while driving is just like unsafe. And it's been something that I've been having to work through for a really long time. And so this past 2 weeks since I've been going to work, I've been driving myself to and from. I'm not making like any detours really. I made one detour. That felt like a very that was a day. It was the same day that I had therapy. So I drove myself to therapy. I had a really amazing session. And then I drove myself to a restaurant that I really like to get breakfast before work. And it just felt very like, it was just a true feeling of independence. And it's the first time I'm experiencing independence. And like, I'm not saying like first time I've experienced independence, but like this is a whole new level. Like I didn't have the opportunity as a 16-year-old to like get a car or anything like that. Like I bought my own car 2 years ago, and like I never really had the opportunity to get my license slash like actually be able to drive and be autonomous. And so now I'm going through like the feelings and the emotions of what I'm assuming like 16-year-olds that get their license for the first time feel. And it's very weird, again, because I am 23. And so it's just like, it feels combative, but it also feels exciting. So yeah, I don't know. I feel very jumbled about it, and there's a lot of emotions behind it. There's a lot. And there's so much that I want to do, and I'm really excited to like be sharing things again. I think that's all I have for just general life update, just update in general. I am going to make breakfast and eat and just get started on working on stuff, and I am going to bring you along with me today. So I hope that you like cleaning. I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning, probably some editing, just getting ready for stuff. Oh yeah, I'm going on a train trip tomorrow. It's something that we had to reschedule, I think twice, and I like completely forgot that it existed till about a week and a half ago. And it's genuinely just for like, it's basically a 24-hour trip. Like it's not very long. We're just going up to the mountains. It's really about the train trip itself. It's a very beautiful, like 3-hour train ride. And weirdly enough, it has been really hot recently. And then today / this week, it is cooling down quite a bit. Like it's super cloudy right now and cold. I woke up cold and I'm like, how? Because it's been 90 degrees like every single day for almost 2 weeks. And tomorrow it's going to rain in the morning and then it's going to snow. So by the time we're on the train and like heading up there, it's going to be snowing, which is really cool because I thought we were going to completely miss the snow at this point in the season, just in general. So I actually get to cross that off my list of things I wanted to do this year, which is very exciting. And yeah, there's a lot to get prepared for. So I'm gonna, like I said, make breakfast, eat, and just jump into probably cleaning first. And then today I will be hanging out with the little baby, so I'll show you him and how crazy he is right now. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you like this video. I hope it's like a fun kind of FaceTiming your friends while they spend a day doing things. That's kind of what I want this to be. I've been watching this YouTuber recently, and that's like basically what their vlogs are, and I love them. Like, they're literally just doing errands, not even really showing you the process of the errand, like just talking to you about it. And like, I love that. I don't know why, but I really do. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here, I guess. So I will see you in probably like an hour. I mean, it doesn't take me an hour to eat. It's just like prepping stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Got this new scent of native deodorant, the Sweet Peach and Nectar, and I just love how on every single one they do the little imprint of the heart, and I just wanted to show you before I use it. And then also Peaches is just being adorable as always, just making her little biscuits in the morning. And I'm about to go over and hang out with the little cat, so I will show you that. So vicious. So vicious. Alright, so I have not updated for a while. It is now around like 5:30 p.m. and I'm gonna do some laundry. I have been doing just some general cleaning up, picking up the apartment, but so far I have done some editing as you saw, and I hung out with my little kitten and I read the entire Sailor Moon third volume, and I now get to finish my reading vlog thing that I've been working on for like over a month before I got sick, and I'm very excited to just finish that. Hopefully I can get it uploaded within either tonight, probably tomorrow, but at least finish it tonight and have everything done for it. And I'm just excited. So let's do some laundry and just keep picking up the apartment. Alright, if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to thank you again so much for watching it and for just following along in my slow productivity day. I did end up finishing Sailor Moon and my 24-hour reading vlog, which I posted last week, and I hung out a bunch with little Kitty. And yeah, just overall had a pretty chill day doing some tasks, and I hope you found it comforting and fun to watch. And let me know if you would like me to do more of these in the future, or if you want it to just be a general consistent type of video. And make sure to subscribe and follow my social medias down below if you enjoyed this video, enjoy my content in general, and want to get updates on any future videos. I do upload weekly except when I got super sick, so there definitely will be more videos coming out soon. And other than that, comment down below what you think my new kitten's name is. We have already chosen a name for him, but I am curious to see what your guys' thoughts would be. And other than that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!